I'll start soon after I get some more people in here. Got my Starman shades on today. Got 3 people watching. What's up? Welcome to the Hidden Panda Show. Starman Takeover Hour. Gonna talk and speculate about next. If you guys wanna... What's up? 436. Welcome in. I am doing good, man. How about yourself? Found some space shades. Thought I'd throw them on today. Thought it was appropriate. Kind of weird playing with sunglasses on, to be excited for bed, but man, if you need to sleep, man, don't let me hold you up. Space happens. Hang on 1 second. Okay, I am back. So 436, what are you excited for in this next update? What are you looking for? Cuz Walt, what up, what up? Where the hell is my base at? Oh my god. But I'm like right on. Hey Generic, what up dude? Welcome back guys. Got my homemade wear glasses on right now. It's actually kind of difficult to play with sunglasses on, but I'm going to try and go as long as I can. Hey Generic and Cuz Walt, what are you guys wanting from next? What are you guys hoping for? What's the biggest thing that you guys have on your mind right now about next? Because I'm wanting to talk some next. And thank you, Cuz Walt. They're actually like Back to the Future shades, but I thought it was appropriate for the ARG and No Man's Sky, so I thought I'd throw them on. It's kind of like RoboCop, too. Sword, what's up, dude? Welcome back. thought we'd talk about next a little bit more, because there's a lot to speculate about next. I'm still hoping and praying for that ground combat, planet combat. Completion of multiplayer, and because I really think, honest to God, I think that's a big part of this update. I really truly do. I mean, think about it. That's what they said after Atlas Rises, was that we are working towards a more synchronized co-op. A more synchronized co-op. So that tells, I mean, I think personally that's going to be a big part of the update. It has to be. I don't see why it wouldn't. And the more I think about them giving us a player model, I really feel like they're going to give us a customizable option. I think that's part of our surprises, is being able to customize your avatar. So I'm really hoping for that once we get the model, is I want customization. Yeah, Sword, I'll be making a fusion igniter before this stream is over for sure. No, I wasn't able to complete it last time, so... I think I've got stuff right now that I can... Let's see. Oh, I hate the lag on that. God, that needs to fix. Right there is the whole lagging when you're at bases. Even your own, it's just like frame rate drops like crazy. Alright, let's see. I know I've got enough gases. So nickel... Copper. Copper's gonna be a pain in the ass one. And aluminum. I know I've got nickel here on my planet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start getting a fusion igniter going. They don't take too long to craft. Walt says, why make us orbs or have portals if they're not going to complete it? I think they will complete the multiplayer. It will interlude all of the avatars and seeking each other's ships, etc. Yeah, man. That's another thing. I hope that once we do get the synchronized co-op, that we can see each other fly, because it's gonna be really cool if you can have a couple friends flying with you. Sword says, look up at the portal code for the black site on the CH database. It produces 21 to 22 liquid explosives in one harvest. Sweet, Sword, I'll check that out. 436 says, we've been waiting on that Jew. I'll sell the warp cells. Alright, bro. Hey, that is one thing. I'm gonna let y'all know now that if we do get our player models, and I would like to link up with all of you, you know, but if you guys can, I hate crafting warp cells. I hate going through the process of it. That's the one thing I absolutely hate doing. So yeah, I'll buy the hell out of warp cells. Here's nickel. We're gonna start with this, and you need the aluminum. You need copper and nickel to make geodesite. So I'm starting with the nickel now. You don't need a lot of it. I typically try to get a lot of it. That way I don't, you know, I don't run out and I have to keep doing this over and over again. But I think I have some in my ship I transfer over. Starship out of range. Jeez. Austin? Wait. I know an Austin. Let's go, Luda. That's what I'm... Hey, bro. I processed stasis. Man, somebody... I think Panda was telling me about those. I don't know if I have that blueprint. Hang on. Let me check real quick. Because I've heard that the other day. I want to say somebody said something about it. I thought I've had all the blueprints. I don't have that. Did you find that in the manufacturing plant where you gotta break down the steel door? And how much is that worth, Cuzwalt? Here we go, hardcore lag, get ready. Okay. I guess I'll have to go check again. 'Cause I don't have that blueprint. 18 mil, so okay, it's so same as a fusion igniter, but probably less time to make too, huh? Okay. So I got the nickel, I need to go get the copper. CJ Holland, welcome in. What's up, bro? CJ says that they call him Austin. What's up, Hidden Jew? What's up, bro? CJ's actually a good friend of mine. He lives here in my state, so shout out to CJ. Cuzwalt says no, it processes too. No, it isn't. Oh, it is. Okay, it's a process. Yeah. Have you built a fusion igniter, Cuzwalt? Fucking CJ. Okay, so that is the Austin I know. What's up, Austin? I got you, bro. Alright, so right now I'm gonna go to the space station. I need to go to a trading post and get copper. I actually found copper at a space station in Panda system, so that's where I'm gonna go now. ALS, what you know about this next update, bro? Yeah, squadding up would be really cool. I'm really hoping for that. I'm hoping that you can go in other people's freighters as well, because that'd be really cool to like travel around with your friends in one freighter and, you know, finding space battles and helping your friends out. Because Walt says, I have not yet. All my ships are set up for stasis device mass producing here. I hear you, bro. Once I got onto quantum processors and then finally started doing the fusion igniter, dude, my money has gone up like quick. I am so ready for this next update right now as far as units go. Sounds like you are too, cuz. I'm just really hoping that Hello Games gives PC and PS4 the update before Xbox, only because Xbox needs to see what No Man's Sky has turned into, so that they will go out and get it. Because right now I don't think Xbox is ready. And actually, speaking of Xbox, CJ is an Xbox One player, and I've been telling him about No Man's Sky, so it's good to see CJ jump in. Hopefully he gets it. Sword says, HiddenJew, I've got both crafting the database as well. You can check with the blueprint you read. Sweet, dude. Thank you, Sword. I will check that out. CJ says, No Man's Sky space station is more real than reality. That's right, dude. Austin says, hoping to see a lot of team play. Yes, Austin, I really hope that they have like co-op missions. Like I really hope that co-op missions are a thing. CJ says Microsoft needs to get on it. VR has to be where this game is heading. Yes, CJ, a lot of people think that right now, bro. A lot of people think No Man's Sky is going to have VR. I was on that for a little bit, and now I'm kind of thinking it might come later. But somebody out there, correct me if I'm wrong, has Xbox not mentioned some kind of VR system at some point? Has it ever been mentioned? Can anyone confirm that? Because Walt says, I'm maxed on units and have 60 stasis devices storage. I need more. Wait, I've maxed on you. Dude, what? What's the max limit? Austin says CJ can't handle that, man. VR probably staying with Sony. That's, I swear I heard somebody, I want to say it was on a Cobra subcast, and somebody said something about a VR coming to Xbox at some point. 4.3 built. Really? That's the max out? Uh-oh. How many is it? If it's not too many, I'm gonna fight it. Oh yeah, we got this. As long as an asteroid isn't freaking getting in the way. Mocktone, welcome in, dude. Yeah, Cuzwalt says VR has been mentioned for a roadmap thing for Xbox. Okay, so yeah, so see, it's I knew I was right on that. It's just a matter of when that happens. These guys are good. This ship is not built to be in combat right now, but should be able to get there. I have no weapons on this thing, barely any shields. One down. Cuz says where could be the Xbox for? Yeah, and that is hardcore tinfoil, but I have thought that Walt. I have thought that where could be y'all's, but then again, it's like you can't just put like a subliminal message in an ARG like that and be this short-handed on like no sales. Like, it makes sense, bro, but like in reality, it doesn't make sense. I guess. But I hope Xbox does get a VR, because if they do get VR, I can see No Man's Sky giving it. But you can't give VR to PC and PlayStation and not give it to Xbox. That's not fair. And now that Xbox is going to have No Man's Sky, you can't do that. Maybe you can, I don't know. To be real, I can't even believe I'm doing this with shades on right now. It's such a dark, weird tint right now. Oh my god. Dude, if these aren't Anakin Skywalker moves right now, I don't know what is. I'm kidding. Oh, that's how we do it. Don't mess with Starman. You get the lasers. Okay, back to the chat. Hang on. Alright. Aaron got the best system. Sunglasses are playing advantage of photo mode. Yeah, hell yeah. CJ says, everyone knows Brett the Hitman Hart stole that gimmick from Back to the Future. That is a very good possibility. If anyone knows wrestling out there, Brett the Hitman Hart possibly did steal his gimmick from Back to the Future. That's very, very true. Alright, to the space station. That's where I was trying to go to begin with. So I want to hear from everybody. What's your speculation on when the update's going to drop? Are we going to get it before Xbox, or are we going to get it at the same time as Xbox? What are your thoughts? I don't advise anyone to play this game with sunglasses on. This was a bad idea. Cause Walt says update is coming before there is ARG going. Well, I'm with you on that. But see, I'm telling you, I think it would be foolish for Hello Games to not give us the update first, and it's not for any other reason but to sell the game for Xbox players, because I know a couple Xbox players that are not sold on the game, and it's hard to tell them that the game is getting refreshed, like it's getting, you know, it's the biggest update that's ever happened. So I think Xbox needs to see that, and the only way they need to see that is either A, drop a trailer, or B, let PC, PS4 have it, let Xbox see it, and then Xbox will be running to GameStop and pre-ordering the game. To me, that makes sense business-wise. I think I found copper here last time. No, it was on a it was on the planet. That's right. Copper, I don't know if anyone else is having a hard time finding copper, but that is like hard as hell to find now. CJ says player model and customization on Astronaut, and I'm sold. Well, CJ, I'm here to tell you, bro, I'm pretty sure we're getting a player model in this update. Now, whether it's procedurally generated, whether it's customizable, I don't know. A lot of people think that it's customizable. That makes sense to me, but it could be a procedurally generated person. But regardless, you'll be able to... Now, what if they do cross-platform? I know people are about to like throw pitchforks at me and stone me to death over this, but what if they've got it worked out? What if that is a thing? Cuz Walt says ARG would be pointless now if we know when the update. Hello Games should then just make a news trailer. Yeah. Well, listen to this. Since they're holding back so hardcore on this ARG, you know, like the last time, it was full throttle ARG. There was glyphs to get. There was these things to solve. Blah blah blah. Now it's like the ARG stops and then goes, stops and then goes, and it's kind of like they should. I'm really glad that they did come out and at least say, you know, coming summer, but they could have dropped a trailer with it and had that to sell right then to Xbox. Like, instead of Xbox lingering on the thought of it, is it good? Is it going to be good? No, I don't know. I can see where Xbox is coming from, though, from everything. It's just, I don't know. But I completely agree, cuz. I hope you can customize your ship in, after this update, like kind of like go somewhere to where you can, you know, change the color of your ship, put skins on it. That would be really cool. Cuz says ARG wants us to make the trailer clip. I know, and I'm very confused, but like, how can they ask for everyone to do that? Like, I don't have a way of doing that unless it's through Share Factory, but that alone is just confusing in itself. Then Hello Games shows it as a present, that clip, and then reveal the Hello Games clip with it, all the changes in next tinfoil. A before and after. Yeah, I could see that. And you know, a lot of people don't think that Hello Games will be at E3. I don't think so either, but at the same time, is that not a great time to like show it to Xbox and like show them and show us all a brand new trailer because everyone's going to be watching E3? Is it a bad idea for Hello Games to be at E3 this year or not? Let's talk about that for a second because that's a hot take. I personally think it would be alright. A lot of people in Panda will disagree and say that if that was the case, a lot of people would get really mad. I see that, but at the same time, like, this is... They're relaunching a title, so 505 will be there, which is who is helping Xbox with No Man's Sky, so maybe they'll show something. A Generic says Hello Games doesn't need to be there. I feel you, Generic, but somebody needs to, whether it be 505 that shows something. Is it bad for 505 to show something at E3 of this next update? So when do you guys think it's a good time for Hello Games to release the trailer at least? Because Wall says now. I don't blame you. I feel you. A Generic says 505 should be there to show a teaser trailer. Yes, I can completely agree with that, and I hope that happens. I really do. I think that would be a great time to show something to get us all hyped to know what is in this next update, because we all want to know. Ugh, you can only speculate for so long. But one thing I am really hoping for, to be honest, is that Xbox accepts it and it's like just as much on Xbox as it is PC and PS4. I think that's one thing I'm just really hoping for. And of course, no copper here, but I will try a trade outpost. Oswald says, about I'm not making money on the game, I'm a consumer. It's very true. Pretty sure there's a trading outpost pretty close by. Yep. Pretty sure this is the one I went to yesterday. It is. Alright, so I'm gonna get back to the chat real quick. A Generic says, or it would be nice if they release it night after E3. Yeah, that would be cool too. Remember how Sean Murray released Atlas Rises? He started trolling first. I kind of hope that happens because my hype levels around then was on like full blast high. I was tripping out because I felt it was like I felt it, dude. It was crazy. So I'm kind of hoping for that again. Do you guys think that we're going to get a graphic overhaul in this next update? Do you guys think that's a thing? Kazua, what up, dude? Welcome back. I'll get to your comment just 1 second. Let me get to this trading outpost. They need to fix bugs first. Yes, they do. What they really need to fix is that lag that is at bases. Like, anytime you go to, like, your own base or somebody else's base, like, a hardcore, like, frame drop. And it's really getting annoying because it never used to be that bad. So Kazua says, I'm sure everyone open-minded Xbox gamer will check out No Man's Sky sooner or later. Maybe not at all, not at launch, but maybe when it's on sale. Yeah, but see, I want them to have that before it goes on sale because it just makes way more sense. You know what I mean? Jake, welcome in, man. Jake says, "Are you on the PS4 Pro? I've heard some say that the base lag." Yes, I am, Jake. I am on a PS4 Pro. Agent Eric says, "Oh my God, lag is the worst." It really is, dude. It's just getting worse and worse. Especially if like 2 people are at one base. God forbid. I want to buy it. It's hopefully they've got. I think they've got copper here. I think I got it. Yes, sweet. I really need aluminum. Next, so aluminum's the next thing. I can't remember where to get. What planet has aluminum? Does anyone know? Anyone help me out on that? What planet has aluminum? Isn't it like tropical planets? I'm ashamed of myself right now. Sword says lag sucks but beats a load screen every time. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. No, I completely agree with that, Sword. Cuz says they need to reduce the discovery and log tabs. I need to see where I have been easier, what I have discovered a lot faster. Yes, I completely agree with that. And which is funny because they actually did do an overhaul on the discoveries menu, but I still feel like they could do better on it. Kazua says, yeah, I would love to see it when at least a decent amount of Xbox gamers buy No Man's Sky day one, right? I'm gonna try and get out here and see if I got any aluminum in this system real fast. And once I get aluminum, I can get that geodesite and be on the way to a fusion igniter. So let's find some aluminum. Perfect. Easy enough. Because Walt says my discoveries are starting to drop off my list. Sad. That does suck, but I have wondered. I thought like your list would just keep getting bigger and bigger, but now that you mention it, like I haven't gone to my discovery page in a very long time. I got over that months into it. I was like, you know what, this is just too much. I wish that they had some better way of keeping track with that. How kick-ass would it be though to like to craft a droid to be at your base to farm for you while you were out doing other stuff? Is that a bad idea? Like that would be really cool, like crafting together like a droid that like farms for you while you're away. He like stores stuff in the vault until it's full, and then you come back and you pick it up and sell it. That'd be a cool idea. Here's my question, Walt. How do you change the discovery menu to be better? Like, do you have any ideas on what would be a good idea? Generic. Hell yeah, dude. See, I'm telling you, it makes sense. Like, not everybody that plays this game is going to love farming. They're not going to be super excited to plant, you know? So, if that's the case, you can still make a plant, but have a droid that, like, stays there and takes all your plants and loads everything up. Then all you got to worry about is coming back and seeing how much it is in your vault now, you know? Cuz says, cool idea, like all the alien in your base can pull their weight. Yeah, I've never seen a... Right. Right, they're just chilling in your base for free, just enjoying their little chair that they never move from. But yeah, no, I completely agree. That's funny, Walt. Alright, I should have enough iron. Okay, so you see it. Oh, aluminum and nickel's there. Really, only all I need is aluminum. But right now, I'm gonna craft those other things real fast. Yep, there's one. That's right. How much copper do I need? Oh, I need iron. Okay. Sweet. So yeah, this isn't going to take me long to craft a fusion igniter. This is right here is the hardest process if you don't have it ready to go. Is copper, aluminum, and nickel. Once you have that, everything's kind of a breeze. Point is multi-purpose for those hired NPCs. Yep. Kazua says maybe folders, GI, galaxy, solar system, red source, blue source, planet. You know, I really hope that they get to where they have the planets orbiting around a star. Because that totally should like be like, I get how it could be confusing to navigate, but at the same time, like if you can work that out, that needs to come back, because that I was really excited to hear that back in, you know, before the game came out and it wasn't there, and I wasn't too bummed about it, but I would like to see it now. I would like to see if they've worked on it or what they've got. All right, I got to keep my eyes peeled for aluminum. And the tint of these glasses is not helping me aluminum right now. But I really don't see any, so... And I have lost my ship that quickly. How did that happen? There it is. Alright, so if anyone spots aluminum, I know it's probably not going to be on time. It'd be like a delay. I know that's iridium. I know aluminum is like in the ground around like those little... Walt says, Discovery could be better color-coded. You can log in the multi-tool in the Discovery, or cool, whatever you want to actually use yourself. Yeah. I was thinking maybe like its own little computer that like you could go to that like has like you could maybe search for people's names and then like see your friends' names and see what their discoveries are from there, like one big giant computer that you basically go to, and you would be able to look up your own self, and like it would store in this computer and not in your little menu that you got. Like take it away from the menu and like make it a physical like computer that you go to somewhere, maybe in the city somewhere. I don't know. Hardcore tinfoil right now. I'm just saying. Yep, Walt agrees. See, Walt, me and you are on the same page, buddy, along with Agent Eric. So yeah, I'd love to find aluminum right now. Here's a good question. Do you guys think that they're going to expand your exosuit tiles to have like a second page maybe on your suit? Sorry, I'm trying to find a landing pad right now. You can log into the Discovery, a trade post that sells you 700 aluminum. Alright, I'm gonna try and find a trade post. Hopefully I find one on this planet, because sometimes I do this and it'll show me one off the planet that I've already been to. Probably like it is now. Please be here. Sweet. CJ says, looks like a damn New York mint planet. Yeah, this planet is very mint-like. I don't want to go to the abandoned building. I want to go to a trade outpost. Oh, wait. That's another thing. They need to have their icons a little different, because I totally got that one mixed up with the other one over there. 12 minutes away, so we're going to fly up a bit. I think there's a lot that can change, and I think that there's a lot that's going to change with this next update. Like, take as many screenshots as you can now. Hopefully you've been doing that, because that'd be a good idea. That way you could look back after next, after you've been playing a couple months, and be like, oh yeah, Atlas Rises. Cuz Walt says, that was an example of a uploaded discovery log. You can just go to the discovery log and work there or whatever. Yeah, it'd be like you know how like in Destiny you had that tower and there was like a hub basically that like all these players were at. I see it being in something like that, where like in the hubs themselves, or just in a room in like a city building, along with those dungeon rooms that that dude supposedly works on. You could put that kind of computer thing in one of those rooms, in the dungeon rooms. It'd also be really cool to land somewhere at like a station that like you walk in and it's just all the ships that are in that system are in one like giant square, and they're all sitting there, and you can go like much like a car lot, like a spaceship car lot. Cuz says they have waypoints, but I have no clue why I want to go there unless I make my own bandwidth journal. Right, I completely agree with that. A Generic says, I seen something weird the other day. I was walking around the planet and I seen animals sleeping. Sleeping? Really? Did you get a screenshot of that, Generic? Because that would trip me out. I will definitely go check that out. And also, Generic, I need to go sub your channel, bro. Sword says, it's not dead. It's just sleeping. Okay, hopefully we can find some aluminum here. Oh my goodness, there's no aluminum. But I do need this. Let's go ahead and get all the iron they got. Why not? Let's see if one of these guys are holding it's my ship. Shortage of aluminum in No Man's Sky. Too much speculation on updates. Good one, Sword. Good one, dude. It's seeming that way. Oh, look, he's got nickel. Everything. You can never find what you're actually after, ever. That applies with anything, whether it's plutonium, thamium-9, which is a freaking big one I could never find a lot. One of these people have got to be holding aluminum, right? Or I think Sword's right. Tinfoil spaceship. Dude, if I could build a tinfoil spaceship in this game, believe me, I would. I think we should create like a tinfoil squad when we get our player models. If you guys are down with that, let me know. We'll just like chrome out our ships. Just everything's chrome. Everything. Yes, right here. I'm buying all of it, best believe. I've got the money. Yeah, if we could like make factions and guilds ourselves, like as players, like if we could squad up and create a name for everything, like if that is an option in the game, I say we make it like a hardcore tinfoil game. Is anyone completing the next step in the ARG? Dude, well, I am so lost on that on this ARG. I mean, I've kept up with Cobra's videos, but at the same time, that is a lot. Like this ARG just gets confusing and more confusing, man. I haven't. It's crazy. Wait a minute. Sword says, I found Justin Bieber's Explorer the other day. It looked like it was chromed out. Oh, shit. Alright, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and make the other things I need for this geodesk site. There's bronze. And then hopefully the aluminum is... Where is it at? For real. Oh, there it is. I'm lacking something. Carbon. Of course. Let's just go ahead and gather up some carbon real quick and we'll be good on that. Walt says, I think Cobra needs to do the next step and intertwine it with the TCC thing he is doing. Yeah, I completely agree. I like how he's also doing that Traveler's book, the Book of the Travelers or something like that. Does anybody also agree that Cobra's show is just getting better and better? Like I've been listening to it going to work, like almost every night in my car, every night that I can, and it's literally just like listening to a radio station. It's awesome. Oh, there we go. Boom! First process is done. So now I'm gonna go back to my base because pretty much everything else is there to get a fusion igniter going. And I believe this fusion igniter that I'm about to craft is going to be my 7th one in the stack. Book of the Travelers is cool. I got both of them. Awesome, Walt. Alright, back to the space station. Here we go. Anybody out there built their gas harvesters yet? Couldn't do it any longer. Because Walt says, most recent I was the orb that didn't jump on the top of the portal. I was stuck in what's called. Ah, dude, my favorite part of that was literally that family. I call it the family photo because that's what it literally looked like. That it was awesome. All those people on that portal. Yeah, that was very cool. That was one of my favorite parts from that whole video. I have 9 of them built. You talking fusion igniters, Walt? Or are you talking those stasis devices? Generic says he's never built a gas harvester. If you do, man, they really come in handy. They really do, generic. You can make some serious money off those things. In a couple different ways. Gas harvesters. So, what month, I'm going to ask a specific question, what month do you guys think the update is going to drop in? Kazuha says, I don't have the time to watch most of Cobra's shows because of my work and the different time zones, but I love his show. Yeah, I'm kind of like you, but I try to catch as much as I can, and if that means driving in my car, catching up on Cobra's subcast or any kind of Cobra video, believe me, that is what I'm listening to. Sometimes I go to work, listen to it, on my lunch break, listen to it, and then back home, and then I'll finish it then. Kazuha says June. Interesting. Walt says, I have 9 gas harvesters built. 9? I mean, I have 3 on 3 different planets. I hope June, though. Yeah, June would be a cool... Like, I hope, like, tomorrow it drops. That's what I'm hoping for. I know it's very doubtful, but... I could see June happening. I could see June. Alright, so I'm going to make a quantum processor real fast, because that's the second thing we need. I've got plenty of gases here. Trust me, I'm stocked up on this. One thing, I need to put this plutonium up. Generic, you think August? Walt says Mayday. Oh, of course it is. $1.5 equals 5.1. What would that be, like May, right? May or June? June 1st? May 1st? May 1st would be amazing. It would. Can you imagine what the community is going to do when next drops? Like, people are going to faint. People are going to... It's going to be a madhouse when next comes out. Ugh. Yeah, August, I'm keeping my expectations low. Yeah, it's a good thing to do, generic. We've learned the hard way. Some of us have learned the hard way, haven't we? Okay. I need to clear some space because this is not happening right now. Cuz Walt says May 1st is known as May Day. Ah! I did not know that.
No free slots in ship inventory.
Sure, we'll put some stuff in my... I need the unstable, Joe. Definitely need that. Oh, no, we need to keep some of that. Okay, I should have enough room now. What did I not get? Let's see. Okay, let's see, I have these circuit boards. 2. I wish there was a Star Wars game like No Man's Sky. Man, that is a powerful thought, generic. I'm trying to process that thought as we speak. Dude, that would be incredible. Like, being able to choose whether or not you are a Jedi or like on the Empire and you go around, and that would strictly be PvP. I don't care what anyone says. If that was a game, if there was a Star Wars game like No Man's Sky, that's straight up PvP, because you come across a Jedi or an Empire and you're not going to want to like talk and be friendly. You're going to want to like fight each other, and that's straight up. Generic, you need to become a video game designer, bro, and just go ahead and make that game. I'd buy it. All right. Quantum processor. Here we go. I was making quantum processors there for a while, and that only, and then I discovered the fusion igniter, and man, there we go. Boom. Sweet. So now I need to make freighter fuel. Yep, so liquid explosive, which is acid, which is, oh, it's not mordite, and fungal mold. Mordite and fungal mold. Thank God I'm at my base. Oh, I need to catch up on the chat real quick. Cuz Walt says, with a first-person Destiny, one first-person shooter features. Yeah, I know. I completely agree with that, Walt. I'll call EA to tell them to do it. J Spot J, what's up, man? Welcome in. Procedurally generated should be the future of many video games. Imagine this, guys. Imagine GTA having a procedurally generated planet. Just one planet. I'm not saying blast off a GTA and go to a different planet. I'm saying, like, big enough to where, like, you're traveling around an entire planet. That would be crazy. If procedural generation could get that good, that would be awesome. Because then you'd have an entire planet of GTA stuff to do. Maybe I'm hardcore tinfoiling right now, but... Okay. So hopefully I got enough of this acid. Nope. Oh my goodness. Okay. So now... Alright, I know I've got no fungal mold in my solar system, so I'm gonna have to go to Garden of Eden. Kazua says, do you guys think with player models comes third-person view as well? Yes, I do, Kazua. I completely... I've been saying that for the longest time. As soon as we get a player model, you'll be able to switch from first to third. I truly believe that. I mean, I could be wrong, but why would you not do that? Like, in my opinion, if you've got a game like this, you need to tend to a lot of players and a lot of different play styles, and you got to see what players are playing today and see what they're into, and then correlate that into your game so that you can pull those people and get them interested. Otherwise, you have just, you know, a certain amount of people that are playing a certain way, and some people don't like just first-person games. Some people want that third person, so you need to tend to that. I would personally like third person. I'd probably play in third person quite a lot, especially in my ship. So I forgot that I had thrown some plutonium here in my freighter, so that's what I'm doing, is grabbing my plutonium, and I gotta go to a portal and collect a lot of fungal mold from this place called Garden of Eden. It is a top secret spot. Nobody's supposed to know about it. No, I'm just kidding. So with the player models, do you guys want to customize your player model, or you want it procedurally generated? And I only have one in here. That's great. I thought I had more. I literally just started this yesterday. I got a brand new freighter. I've had a Foundations freighter for the longest time, and I didn't have that extra, that technology slot thing for your freighter. So I had to sell that and get a new one, but I had to make a lot of money first, and I finally made a lot of money and got a new freighter, so this is a... And of course it's a Gek freighter. I don't even think I have to go there to get stuff. I'm such an idiot. Okay. Sweet. More dirty bronze over there. Okay, so we definitely need that because I know that at this place that I'm going to, my hovercraft is out of fuel. Got Sean Sky, what up, man? Welcome back. Generic says, I feel like the no speculate as hard as you and Panda with their video on Starfield. I have to check that out. Panda and I do speculate pretty hard. Sean Sky says, I can't see them doing third person. No Man's Sky is built around it being first person. Maybe they will do it for the ships. Interesting, Sean. I guess I could see that, but at the same time, I don't think adding third person is going to hurt the game, you know? Like, you don't have to go in third person. Off to my portal. Going to grind for that S-Class freighter. Dude, I have yet to find an S-Class freighter, to be honest with you, Walt. 744 million right now. I mean, I feel freighter ain't gonna be a problem. But no, I really don't check for S-Class anything, really. I don't even look for shit much anymore. The only ship I'd really want is the pre-order ship, which I used to have, and then I sold it like an idiot back in like like alpha, or I mean vanilla version of No Man's Sky. I sold it, and I can't get it back. And I've got it in creative, but I can't get it back in my normal mode. Does anybody know how to get your pre-order ship back if you've sold it in normal mode? Anybody help me out on that? And to be honest, I'm really grinding to see what they add in the next update so that I can buy some stuff then. That's what I'm really doing now, is just making a lot of money so that I'm ready for the next update. Money-wise. Money, money, money! Cuz Walt. No. Bummer, that's a... If anybody knows any kind of system that has like the pre-order kind of ship in it, please let me know, because I will go there and try and find that. I really want that ship back. Kazu says both procedurally generated and customizable characters would be cool. Yeah, if there was an option for it, you can either procedurally generate it or customize your own. But I hope it goes like Skyrim deep of like customization. Like that's a pretty hardcore customization. Start a new normal mode and you can go to the menu of the options and do... Oh dude, there's no way I'm starting a new normal mode. I'll do without. I have 755 hours on this normal mode and there's no way I could just restart. Because Walt says, I got S-Class to sell for a better update. Well, Walt, I will hit you up if we could trade between players in this next update. Walt, I'm gonna link up with you, buddy. Wizard, what's up, man? Welcome back. Oh look, a load screen. I thought there were no load screens in No Man's Sky. Kazua says, example, yeah, I like my own character, but all helmets suck, so I will get a generic helmet. Do appreciate you guys joining in. taking time out of your days to check out this stream. I do appreciate that. Wizard said that's not a load screen, that's warp. Oh, right. Let's talk about the warp screen real quick. Let's go ahead and have them change that, because that's been annoying since day one, in my opinion. All right, we are off to Garden of Eden. If anybody has seen Garden of Eden before, you know it's pretty awesome. But if you haven't seen Garden of Eden, I would definitely check this farm out, because it's really unique, and it's got everything you need. You'll see. And it's not too far from the portal. It's only like 2 minutes. Wizard says, be great if they did away with all warp loading screen and make it seamless. Yeah, I do too, Wizard. And a good example of that, I don't know how many of you guys play Elite Dangerous, but Elite Dangerous, you literally go to a star map, you highlight that star, but then you immediately go back to your ship, and the star is highlighted, and you've got to turn your ship around and point towards the star and then warp towards it. It is a load screen, but it doesn't feel like one, just because of all the stuff you did before that load screen. In No Man's Sky, you just go to the map and you click it, and all of a sudden, boom, you're all of a sudden there. And here we go, Garden of Eden, right here. A beautiful farm. I'm going to go in photo mode so we can get a good aerial shot of this. Garden of Eden, right here. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Kazuya says, at least a new hyperdrive animation would be cool. Stargate SG-1 did the same with the wormhole since Season 8. Interesting. Yeah, I hope that is a thing that they touch on for sure. Walt says, if they could make the warp screen interactive, like when you're warping past a gas giant, it damages your ship, you have to repair it, mind warp, or you can get up and walk around your ship or freighter. I know, Walt, that would be an amazing idea. I never thought of that. Interactive screens while you're warping, like be able to like get out of your cockpit and go to the back of your freighter, do something. And now, let's add something more than just farming, you know, because that is very interactive. It is a very good idea, but like, let's add some more stuff. That's what I want to see. All right, so let's get fungal mold like a mug right now. I know I've got enough for acid right now. A Generic says, I really hope we get new enemies. I've been preaching that, Generic, for quite some time. That is one thing we absolutely really need, is an enemy. Like you get pirates all the time in space. Why can you not have pirates on the ground? And Panda just joined. What up, Panda, dude? You missed my spaceman glasses, bro. It was really hard to play with sunglasses on, but you need to go back on the stream and check those out, bro. They were pretty dope. Wizard says, a chance to use an armor to build your own weapons with limitless possibilities. Yes, and to own more than one weapon too. Like I want like sniper rifles, assault rifles, like that. All that makes sense if you have an enemy to go after, and I think No Man's Sky really needs a physical enemy that is a huge threat to the universe, and that would give us all a reason to squad up and make squads and head out and go in battle with them. I think it's a great idea, and if they can add that, this game would be able to stand on its 2 feet for quite a while. Walt says, commanding and battling in your freighter. A player lands in your freighter. You can give them a free warp somewhere or rob them, whatever. That's a great idea, Walt. That's a great idea. For somebody who doesn't have a freighter or doesn't have a warp, you can almost be like a space lift or space Uber for actual players. Sentinel similar to those in Horizon Zero Dawn. That's a great point, Wizard, because that's all like robot. You can like shoot their little like liquid cannon battery things to disable them. Stuff like that totally needs to be a thing. I need the organic catalyst. Okay, right. Organic catalyst and an ammonium salt. So why do I not have ammonium salt right now? Because I only have 1 sulfurine. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back to my get my gases. Double check, make sure I've got everything right now before I leave this place. So yeah, I need fusion accelerant. So I need the organic catalyst, which is thermic. Yeah. Okay. Yep, off to my base one last time, and we'll have a fusion igniter. So see, you know, it doesn't take that long, and it's not that crazy to build a fusion igniter, but it's definitely worth it, because once you see my stack of fusion igniters, you're gonna want to go run out and get fusion igniters. Especially if you're trying to get units for this next update, and I strongly advise a lot of people to do that, is to go out and get as many units as you can, because there's no telling what they're going to give us to buy, you know? Cuz Walt says, that lends to the idea of the community area in Destiny games to the freighter can be that point. Yeah, it could be like meet and greet, like hubs, you know what I mean? Be interesting to know who that Korvax is in the crafting blueprint screen. That's very, yeah. I can't get jumps like Panda. If you guys ever watch Panda streams, dude takes some gnarly jumps with this thing at his planet. That was almost a tail whip. That was pretty dope. I also want more blueprints added too. I think we need more tech to find and get. Wizards. Oh, how did I miss that? Wizard says, anyone also notice the turret in the blueprint screen? No. No, but there are 3 blueprints that I'm still lacking. In one of those blueprints, has anybody noticed this? It's like a figure model standing there. Here, I'll go to it here as soon as I get out of this loading screen. Alright, let's go to that screen that Wizard's talking about. I want to say it's crafted products, yeah. Alright, so I will wait for the chat to catch up. There we go, it's gonna... Alright, so this is the crafting menu that Walt was talking about, or Wizard was talking about, sorry. Oh. There is something very weird that I find very interesting. Well, actually, there's 2 things. I think that's my stasis device that I don't have. There should be a figure model in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. What is this? Does anybody have this right here? It's like an alien looking thing. Does anybody have that highlighted? And if you do, I want a picture of it and I want to see it, because That's straight up a being. It's got 2 arms, 2 legs, a head, a neck, shoulders. That is a person. Why is that a thing with question marks under it? Somebody please answer me that. And I don't have any of these blueprints right here to craft. There should be a Hello Games one somewhere that's saying, oh, where did it go? You guys, I'm not crazy. There used to be a Hello Games decal that you could craft, and I'm not seeing it anymore. Nope, there it is right here at the top. Hello Games decal. A placeable decorative decal. Cannot use it. Cannot craft it. It cannot be crafted. I've tried. Can't get it. But if anybody can answer me on what that alien shadow thing right here is, I would really like to know. Get caught up on the chat. Stackable upgrades. That's the Corvax. It's locked. Okay, so it's the Corvax, and it's locked. I tried to look in creative mode as you have everything. Huh. So how do I get that unlocked? So you don't know? Wizard says you can't. Interesting. So yeah, this kind of reminded me kind of like the portals were. The portals were there in the vanilla version, but you couldn't, like, they were locked basically. And now we have stuff that isn't craftable and is locked right now, but probably going to be unlocked in this next update. It's there, but not achievable as is. Okay, switched on. Well, hopefully they turn all that on in the update. I'm sure they will, but it's just weird to like show stuff like that and then like not use it. It seems really weird, you know? And I'm about to run out of fuel. Because Walt says at the end of Artemis mission, you... What? You appear in space out of ship, right? At the end of the Artemis mission, man, it's... Oh, what am I doing? Wizard says it will blow your mind. I need to see what you guys are talking about. I beat the story and I went to the end of the game, but I had to reset my save because of certain circumstances. But I don't remember what happened after that. Do you see a body part? Yeah, you see that on the little tile thing. It's like a complete. Oh no, you're talking about the mission. Right my way. Okay, I kind of want to get a picture. This is actually looks kind of epic. trying to swim in space. I couldn't even imagine. What if they give us like a tether to buy, and you can like tether out of your ship in like space, just come to a dead stop, jump out of your cockpit, just kind of float around. I'd do it. Panda says, if you get a player model, what do you think you will look like? I honestly, personally think that you might be a traveler. I've always thought we were a traveler, to be honest with you. I've always thought that. Here we go, hardcore lag. Can't wait for it. Wizard says, our ships need a tractor beam. Yes, they do. You almost need like a little pager to like carry around, and like whenever you lose it, you just gotta start beeping it and it'll like start flashing and honking. Or a net system so we can capture ships. Yeah? A net system to capture ships. How would you do that in space, Walt? How are you gonna deploy a net and catch a ship in space? I was too blown away, Walt says. That's right, I need soul. I need more of this. More sulfurine. Alright, now, here we go. Continue on. I need ammonium salt. That. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need enriched carbon as well. If I can remember right. Fusion accelerant. Oh, yeah. Boom. Now I should have the freighter fuel. Boom. And here we go, folks. Moment of truth. Kazuha, great having you, man. See you next time. Here we go, fusion igniter. Bow, baby, right there. And we go over here and store it. Oh, it's my 7th one. 126 million sitting there, folks, right there. So if you're wondering how to make money, that is one way to make a lot of money relatively quickly. Fusion igniters. So I'm going to put my gases up, load up my fusion igniters, and go sell them. Because why not? Yeah, Panda, I've always thought we were a traveler. I've always thought that. It just seems like it. Sean Sky says, I think we will be a procedurally generated traveler. See? I'm not the only one. Wizard says, an impulse net to disable ship systems to capture enemy ships and sell on the black market created by the GEG. It's a great idea. It'd be cool instead of a net, it'd be like a beam that like maybe like stalls their ship at a complete halt, and you can come up to it and put some kind of device on it that sends it to somewhere. I don't know. I get the idea of it. I like it. Wizard, later, bro. Because Walt says, nah, Wizard was talking about capturing ships, which is a great idea. I just was wondering, in that Artemis and in cutscene, we see our hands. Huh. I'd have to see what you're talking about, because I don't know what you're talking about. Did I already put that up? Okay. after I sell this stack of fusion igniters, guys, I'm going to call it a day. I will probably be back on here streaming later tonight. So if you want to join that stream, that'd be cool. I think Panda and I both will be streaming. So pretty sure we talked about that. But yeah, after I sell this, I'm gonna jump off here. I do appreciate everybody coming out, talking, speculating, joining the show. It means a lot. I wonder how much they're worth here. It's not bad. Sweet. Thank you, Walt. Yeah, guys, thank you again for joining, and I will see you guys again in the next chat. But until then, this Jew is going back in hiding. Later, guys.